Hello everyone. Hello everybody. Hello everyone. I'm here again. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. You're welcome to my channel. This is another beautiful day, and this is a reaction video and a music analysis kind of a video. I'll be in the recent times I've been talking about different gospel hit songs, and this is another video which I'll be reacting to, and I would like you to follow along and learn one or two things. And I'll be sharing with you the key features which you need to watch out for when you see a hit song, or what are the elements of a hit song. Today I'll be reacting or analyzing Mercy Chinwo's song "Excess Love." Now I'll be reacting to the first production anyway, because without the first one there cannot never be the second one. So I will not be talking about the remix today. I'll be talking about the very first video. I mean, the video is over 78 million on the YouTube. That's quite remarkable. So today I'll just be talking about the musical elements of that song. What are the things that has made the song a hit musically? It's one thing to push a song digitally, and musically it lacks some definition, but this particular song has got a lot of definition and character to it. So I'll be talking about that. So let's just listen to a little bit of the song right from the beginning. Now, from that intro, you recognize the song straight on. Now, if you've watched my video on Waymaker, you will notice some of these elements which you're talking about. In this particular one, this particular song is very simple. Now, the introduction is very catchy. It's just playing through the melody of the song. And like I said to you, I'm going to be repeating myself from one video to the other with regards to each songs, because that particular element is common all through any hit song. This key word of simplicity has to be at the back of your mind when you're writing your song. Never drive towards complexity. And you understand what very good music can be, and in the context of simplicity. So with this song, it has a tick on my box. Very simple. The introduction playing through the melody of the song.
Your love is kind. Your love is patient. You fill my heart.
Like I said to you in some other videos, every song has a reason for its composition. This one is very affirmative about what God's love is. Your love is telling the attributes, very attributary. It's talking about what the love is. So lyrically, it's talking about love and in its excess, describing the unconditional love, talking about how much to the extent to which a song can or to the extent to which love can be described. So in this particular song, it's just singing through what love is, the unconditional love, And if you notice, a lot of songs that has to do with love will always make a hit, whether secular or gospel. Any song that has to do with love, because we are elements that respond to love. No matter the situation, you will always respond to love. So love can never be wrong if you have to use that word in your composition to God, to, in this case, to God, because we're talking about gospel music in this case. This one is talking about God's love to her. So she's responding to that call. Now, musically, what strikes me here is the simplicity, the entrance of the voice. You know, the guitar came in, but the voice came in very distinctly. Now, kudos to the producers of this beautiful song. The music was not overpowering. There are a lot of strings and pads going through the song, so less is much in production. If you know what you're doing, you need to put lesser um, instrument, because the fewer the instrument, the more the space you give to the elements of your production. You have enough space for your voice, you have enough space for the pads, you have enough space for the drums and all of that. Now, then, like the analogy I usually give in production classes and master classes is when you're producing a song, think of a room filled with 5 people. 5 people will have enough space to move around. If you have 3 people, they have more space to move around in the room. Imagine you put 20 people in the same space. You have fewer people, fewer space to move around. Think of production in that respect. But guess what? That's just by the way. With regards to the production of this music, we have fewer instruments in this song. Now, let me go straight to the key of the song. The song is on B major. And then the chord progression is very simple. Most each songs is chord 1 4 5 in whichever order you put it. Your love is chord 4 and chord 1, chord 5. And that's all about the chord progression in this song. Now, if you're not careful, because the chord is just there, just 3 chords in that particular sequence, you need to be creative with your instrumentation so that the music is not boring. You need to be dynamic. You bring in strings and piano, and that's what they've done in this particular production. Strings have come in at different points in time. The song is on B major. Another thing we're going to talk about is the melodic range. Let's listen a little bit, and then we talk about the melodic range in this.
With so much peace and joy, you're amazing. You make my life feel brand new. You're amazing. You make my life feel brand new.
Now, this song, if you notice, this song, it's like well, let's say 8 lines, depending on how you arrange it, or 4, depend. It's like, if you listen to the melodic line, it goes this way. There's a call, rising melody, and coming down. So a melody went up, and the other one goes the other way. Sometimes they say call and response, or question and answer. There's a way it goes. How are you doing? I am doing fine. So that's the tonality of the music. Up, down, you know. So, and there's an element of repetition. Every each song, they always have repetition. Repetition of melodic movement. That particular phrase was repeated in that verse of that song. So take note of that.
Jesus, you love me too much, oh, too much, oh, too much, oh, excess love, oh. Jesus, you love.
Now, look at that chorus. And that is just repeated twice again. Repeated. Now, this is to reinstate the melodic movement in your mind, to reinstate the melody in the mind of every listener. And then it's like a rhyme, twinkle twinkle little star. You keep repeating. Every song has a kind of melodic movement that if you repeat it several times, it sticks to your brain. Now, it's of no point for a melodic phrase to last more than 4 bars. Your love is kind. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Both the call and the response never lasted more than 4 bars. Keep it short, and repeat it. When you do that, you're on the pathway to making your song a hit, just like Mr. Chinwo's Excess Love has made his own hit.
Me too much, oh, too much, oh, too much, oh, excess love, oh.
Then the repetition comes in again.
Jesus, you love me too much, oh.
Now, when the repetition comes in like that on the chorus, the lead vocalist is at liberty to have a little decoration to it to avoid boredom. Now, I can understand with some people that they have long melodies going on and on because they don't want boredom. Guess what? It's the delivery in the singing that you create your movement. The second time you create a decoration to your melody so that it's not boring even though you're repeating yourself.
Too much, oh.
Sorry about that.
Too much, oh, excess love, oh. Jesus, you love me too much, oh. Too much, oh, too much, oh, excess love, oh.
Can you hear that? The first time she did it normal, second time a little decoration, another time she went higher again to give that build up in the dynamics of the lead vocalist. Now, if you've got the techniques, if you've got the how do I put this now? If you have a lot of ad-lib techniques in your arsenal, you need to plan yourself when you're delivering yourself so that the element of repetition, it's not boring. You kind of break it out and use it appropriately to demonstrate your song or to perform your song. Now, it's no point putting all your skills at once in a junky way, and that destroys the song again because you don't want the song boring. Now, to a lot of musicians, if they're asked to produce this kind of song, it's more likely that the song is going to be busier than this. Guess what? Less is more in this particular song. The song is quite good in this respect.
Your love is kind.
Now, this is the second verse coming in.
Your love is patient.
if you notice, the second time they're singing it, the first half of the second verse is just this complete repetition of the first half of the first verse. That's again to reinstate in people's mind the melody of the song. So people can actually learn the song without necessarily reading through the lyrics. Because people's span is quite short, you want to be able to get into people's mind as easy as possible.
You fill my heart with so much peace and joy. You're amazing. You make my life.
Can you hear that? Harmonic display from the chorus? Those are the little elements you bring in, even though a song is being repeated. You chip in little alterations, not non-destructive alterations. You need to take note of that. You put in some ad-libs that is quite good.
I feel brand new. All your promises are yeah and amen. You're not a man, you never lie.
Can you hear that ad-lib go floating through the lyrics? As a lead vocalist, when you sing, you notice the song is nearly how many minutes now?
Jesus, you love me too much.
Is into like half of the whole production. Guess what? The ad-lib is still building up. She's got a lot of techniques. She's got a lot of ad-libs in her arsenal, and non-common ones especially. And that has made this song to really stand out. She has used a lot of ad-libs, bended notes, did some lot of ornaments and embellishments here and there, and some velvety, some easy singing. Moving from scale. I'm sure she may. I don't know her, but I'm sure she must have some form of training somehow that has exposed her to different ad-libs, and she has been able to put in place those uniqueness to her voice.
Too much excess love. Jesus, you love me too much.
Yeah, that too much. You say she was able to slot in some few notes. If you're a budding artist and you want to learn to really ad-lib well, I think Mercy Chinwo is an artist you need to listen after, especially this song. Learn some of our ad-lib techniques and change the words out, see where you can use it, see where you can use those songs in that kind of ad-lib in another production or in another song.
Too much excess love. Jesus, you love me too much. Too much excess love.
Did you hear that? She's quite versatile with her ad-lib. The melody of the song is quite simple. And at this point, let me just say that the range of the song, like I said in other videos, it's not more than an octave and a third. What do I mean by that? The lowest note in the song is this, and that's a regular high note. Then on the chorus, and you need to know this in your composition, the reason for a chorus of a song is to take the song to the next level. And sometimes it happens when the note picked or you write for the chorus is higher than the range of the of the verse. Whichever way, it's either one is low and the other one is high. Or if one is low, you write the harmony in a way that the soprano picks the tenor part to sustain the energy of the song. You just need to work things around your song so that the chorus section takes the song to the next level instead of bringing it down. So that's the reason for that, as displayed by Mr. Chinwo.
Jesus, you love me too much, oh. Too much, oh. Too much, oh. Excess love. Too much, oh. Too much, oh. Too much, oh. Excess love. Your love for me too much, oh. Too much, oh, too much,
Yeah,
oh,
on the bridge
excess
here, we have the
love.
notes coming in there. So we've got that F sharp coming in. Now, the bridge, it's quite low, bringing it down again. Like I said in the other video when I was analyzing Nathaniel Bassey's song, there's a point in the bridge. The bridge sometimes calm the music down, then for you to take it up another notch. So in your delivery, in your composition, you have to look at your composition, look at it. Where are the highs of this song? Where are the low moments on this song? Where do you want to take higher? Where do you want to bring down? So song, you deliberately do this. You just don't find yourself taking a song higher or find yourself bringing a song low because you're tired. So look at that point in time. She brought the song down at that point, even lower. But nevertheless, the drums is still sustaining the music in this particular song.
Too much, oh, Jesus, you love me, oh, that you gave your life for me.
I'm sure if I've not listened to this song before, I know definitely that there is something coming up after this. And the beauty of this song is the instrumentation and the voice works together. When you have a very good singer, you don't have to overlay the music with too much instrumentation. If you do that, you're going to be coming in the way of the lead vocalist. Now, listen to this. Now, producers out there, when you're producing a song, you need to know the strength of your singer. If a singer is able to deliver, you need to let the vocal shine. It's not going to be about your instrumentation. It's going to be about the lead vocalist, because actually it's not an instrumental music. You need to give space to the vocal. Ms. Chinwo has got a lot of ad-lib techniques, and she's been able to do that justice to this song. The passion of the song is actually coming out with instruments supporting and not coming in the way of the production.
What manner of love is this? What manner of love is this that you give it all for me, oh God?
Can you hear that? She's even putting some other lyrics because of our response to that love. You see, you cannot sing such a song without experiencing the love of the person you're singing about. So that should bring forth a response to you. So when you, as a lead vocalist, you are ad-libbing to a song, some of the things you need to write down during your ad-libs. Somebody may ask me, oh, do you need to put your ad-libs down? Yeah, at some point in time, you need to plan yourself that at this point in time, I need to say more things in response to the love or in response to the lyrics of the song, you plan yourself. So the bridge went down a little bit, but she sustained it, and she's moving it up into a point where she's going to come out again towards the end of the song.
Jesus, you love me too much. You love me too much. You love me. Jesus, you love me too much. Hey, Jesus, you love me too much.
In one of my videos, I said something about you need to know your ad-lib techniques to choose the key for your production or to choose the key of your song. Now, the highest note of the backup singers at this point is just B, but she is actually ad-libbing, picking all these notes that is above the tenor that the backup singers are actually singing. Now, so it's going to be like the vocals are there and she is high up there. Now, this is, I call this vocal filtration. She's been able to filter down with the arrangement. The vocalists are there, even with the highest note and the lowest note, but she's been able to tower there. Now, imagine she has picked a key that is, like, let's assume she has picked a key, she's on B, and she is singing a song on E, which is like a fourth. She's not going to be able to sing. That may be too high for her, and she is in the alto vocal range, you know, but she's singing at the bright side of her vocal range, which is allowing her to be able to do a lot of vocal display. And if you pick the key of your ad-lib range, you're definitely going to hang there. So it's always good to put the melody slightly down, or the key down, most especially the key. You bring it down slightly so that when you are ad-libbing, that ad-lib is really going to shine up there and bright. Never sing on a key that is reserved for your ad-lib dexterity.
Who am I that you're mindful of me? Yeah. Who am I that you gave it all for me? Hey.
She's picking the E notes there.
Jesus, you love me too much. Too much. Excess love.
There's so much. There's so much she has given to this song with her ad-lib. There's so much she has she has added to this song that has given the song the color. Actually, she would have done this song a cappella, and this same song would still have made the hit, because as at this point in time, you're actually not thinking of the instrumentation. You're actually thinking of a vocal movement over the chorus as it goes.
Jesus, you love me too much. You love me too much. Unconditional love.
You know, it's unusual for vocalists to pick such notes, except some few good vocalists. You got the Jacqueline Carr, you got Yolanda Adams. These are people, Kim Barrell. These are the people that have a lot of dexterity to their voice. If you want to actually improve your ad-lib technique, you need to listen and learn the way these people have done it, including Mercy Chinwo. You have to actually listen to her. She's quite good, and she has really showcased that dexterity in this performance.
Have you ever you say it all.
she brought some Igbo like notes, which is our culture is showing forth. She's been able to utilize that kind of singing into this kind of a contemporary music. You see, whatever you've gone through, maybe your culture, songs from your culture, from contemporary music, please bring all of that into one pot and use them in an organized way, you know.
Thank you for loving me too much, unconditionally. Thank you for loving me too much. Thank you for loving me too much.
You see, as at this point in time, you say that she has reduced the pitch, the range of her ad lib. Even though she's still ad libbing, she has come down to a lower range, still ad libbing. Ad lib is not just about high notes, but manipulating between the lows, mid, and high range of your vocals. You need to know the ad libs that works for you at the bottom of your key, and the mid range of your voice, and at the top range of your voice, and make a good use of all you have. This song doesn't have too much melodies to it, but she has done so much in the delivery of the song. She has been able to carry the song right through. I think it's an expression of our experience of the love. She's talking about excess love. You know what? I'm just going to stop at this point in time. There's so much to learn from all these great singers and artists. If you want to write a good music yourself, you want to write a good hit song yourself, you need to listen to some of those things. Rewind this video back and forth. Look at all other videos which I've made of all other artists. You find that I'm kind of repeating myself in one or two places, because those are the common factors right through all these hit songs. Well, this is where I'm going to stop now. If you've not subscribed and you're watching this video, please do subscribe and like this video. Put down your comments. I'd like to read from you, and then watch out for the next one till I come your way another time. Cheers. Bye for now.